Well, the opening day of any competition is special for everyone. A red letter day for everybody here, and those of you who have joined us for our live coverage. I hope everybody is comfortably strapped in for the ride. We're sure that this will be a feast of football Irresistible, emotional, a roller coaster for everyone involved. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We are just getting started. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Yeah, Bernardo Silva. He's a real box of tricks, Peter, with a super first touch and a really nice, silky smooth dribbling style. He's also got an eye for a telling pass, and he's a more than decent finisher too. What we don't usually comment on is his phenomenal work out for this team over the course, I can assure you.
Yeah, I'd have picked him too. No doubt the fans feel much the same way. Gerrard. And the pass is intercepted. Lewis. Now Semenyo. Sends it crossfield. Ake. It's Bernardo Silva. Oh, good spread. Semenyo. And it's Bernardo Silva. Tries to dink it through. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Now it's Savinho. It has been a rather gentle affair so far. Azar. And Silvestre. Vieira. Oh, he's found support out wide. Hazard will not want to lose out here, not against chance! And that is doing no harm at all. No goals as yet. Ake. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Bernardo Silva. Stones. Nico Gonzalez. Bernardo Silva. Here's Ake. Now it's Savinho. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And it's Azar. Nico Gonzalez. Semenyo. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him. He read that really well and stopped it.
Semenyo gets on his bike and on the move. Savinho. Well, that was a period of possession which carried just about no threat at all. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Spread it left. Now, has he got the beating of his marker here? And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Savinho, and it's Reinders. That's a delicate pass. Raya claims comfortable. Stones. Over to the right flank. Aims beyond the defence. Raya breathes a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. Timber. That pass isn't the best. Can he get on the end of this? That's good play. So still we are where we began. It's 0-0. Gerrard. The ball is loose and the chase is on. Bruno Fernandes. Bruno Fernandes! It's run. Oh, what has happened here?
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Timber. And here's Gerrard. Lampard. That's the keeper's ball. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Vieira. Savinho. And it's Ake. Now Lewis. Bernardo Silva. And the referee has blown for half-time. So neither team were able to take the lead, but it certainly hasn't been for the lack of trying. And we are up to the break.
Argentina really can be happy with the strong finish to the half and have no reason to be upset with their overall performance. I think they just need to keep going now, stick at it, and eventually they'll get a break.
So, no breakthrough from either side, 0-0 after 45 minutes of action. So let's get the ball rolling.
Argentina clearly have been the better side here. So if I was to say anything to them, it would be just keep going. If it's not broken, don't try to fix it.
And here's Savinho. It's a promising position. Ake. That had too much on it. Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. Lampard. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And this is Gerrard. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Lewis. Now Stones. And it's Ake. And Savinho. Now it's Bernardo Silva. And it's Reinders. Great defending, strong and determined. Hazard. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable matchup.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Played down the flank. That's a shade optimistic. Now, can they get it back? Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. He's on it, can he get away? And here's Bernardo Silva. Now it's Savinho. He has found the way through. Shoots! Oh, that wasn't the worst effort in the world.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Now it's Gerrard. And it's Timber. That's tidy. And he's in on goal. And this is Berbatov! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. And we have our very first corner. And it's been taken short. Opts to play it back. Vieira. Vieira! And now a sudden chance to counter. And it's Berbatov. Knocks it into space. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Now it's Hazard.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, the touch is just too thick. Could really have done without that.
Yeah, it all looked so promising until unexpected sloppiness intervened.
That is a great pick out. Now it's Rangers. Semenyo is onto this. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, you might think he got off lightly. It is just a verbal warning. Reinders! Oh, he's pulled off a fine save.
Well, I thought his starting position was good, and that helped the keeper to judge the flight of the ball and deal with it well.
Oh, this looks sharp. Lampard. Oh, no joy this time.
Argentina really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
Now it's Foden. That has been slung wide. And it's Timber. Argentina really will have to throw everything at this now. In by Lampard.
Cambio en Argentina.
Argentina have their second corner now.
Número 9. Número 7.
Eze plays it short.
Número 22.
This chance, surely! Well taken goal. Finally, the deadlock is broken.
Well, what a shift in moods here, Peter. That weight's finally off their shoulders, and tails are well and truly up.
Terrific goal. What a super sharp finish.
Speed of thought, speed of action. That's another really clever finish.
And very quickly, the substitute made his mark.
That's just as the manager would have seen it, an impact sub.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
You have to credit the desire we've just seen here, Peter, the desire to stick to your task and keep on chipping away. Some might have backed off, but not this lot. This is very impressive.
He's picked his way through. Well cut out, no margin for error there at all.
Manchester really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
And this is Mohamed Salah. I think we're just about done here. Matheus Nunes. Semenyo.
Se van a jugar 2 minutos de compensación.
And it's Nunez. Bernardo Silva. Doku. He's had it taken off him. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina have done it. Their solitary strike ultimately proving just enough. A terrific win, however you look at it. Drogba taking in the accolades, having been named man of the match, and deservedly so. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, where can I start? There's so much to admire in this team and how they went about things, very tidy and yet retaining all the necessary battling qualities you want from a team.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and here with me in the commentary box, I'm glad to report, is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. The national anthem of Argentina rings out. So off we go then. Well, plenty has been said and written about Steven Gerrard's many, many talents, but if you had to pick out one strength in particular, Jim, what would that be?
His never-say-die leadership, something that's shone through in so many crucial moments.
And it's about more than just the critical goals he's scored down the years.
It's about having the strength to keep going no matter what, and the ability to inspire your teammates to do the same.
Bruno Fernandes. Oh, facing up to his adversary. This is a formidable... It's Hazard! Oh, fine stop from the keeper.
Hazard really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Kabore getting this one clear. And now a sudden chance to counter. Doyle. And it's Berbatov. Now it's Bruno Fernandes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Very early stages, Jim, but anything up to now that's of note?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Nicely weighted ball. Kabore finding himself in space. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper. Hazard. Neither side yet able to force a breakthrough here. Romero is someone so often referred to as the defender's defender. Lampard, nicely spread. Bruno Fernandes. And Silvestre. Bruno Fernandes. And it's Timber. Timber ventures forward. Timber receives it in a wide position. Towering header! And oh, he's got that completely wrong. Not getting too much time on the ball here, that is good pressing. Cabore. James. Now Cabore. And it's James. Tries a shot! He scored! And we have liftoff! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
29 minutes is number 10.
You felt it was coming, 1-0.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Timber. Gerrard. Threads one in. Plays it in low. Oh, well played, well played. Yeah. Windass. Tries one from range. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, that always looked a little ambitious for me, but still, at least he had the confidence to take it on.
Silvestre is one of the key ingredients in the team's attack. And it's Azar. Hops for safety.
OK, being behind at the break isn't ideal, but there's plenty of time to reply.
Now it's Lampard. Not where it came from. Elects to... He's rising! Harmlessly behind.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Windass given the lift of his goal. He's had it taken off him. And here's Azar. And he's had it nicked away. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined.
There will be 1 minute.
And here's Bobatov. Great ball, and he's in here. And that is the end of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking. Argentina at half-time on the wrong end of a 1-0 scoreline.
It's been a pretty tepid display. They'll want to use this break wisely to regroup and come out with some fresh initiatives. This is all still very salvageable, maybe even winnable.
So that was the first half, and we will be back with the second half shortly.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So the action resumes.
Argentina really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
He's in a great position here. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Now it's Berbatov. Hazard, not a hint of offside here. Hazard going face-to-face with his great rival.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's the throw. Gerrard. It'll be a throw-in. They're urging it. Can he finish? It's in! Argentina are level. And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
After 54 minutes is number 9, Eden Hazard.
Argentina restore parity.
Well, this one always did feel hard to predict, and that's exactly how it looks like turning out.
Cabore.
Mission 1 has been accomplished, so why not continue with the same approach?
And Doyle. Now that looks a decent ball. Looking to play him in. It's a promising position. And reclaimed it in a trice. Good ball, good take. There's the delivery. And he's there to belt it away.
The attendance for this match was 28,599.
Tries to dink it through. No way through, so back it comes. And he's gone backward here. Lovely bit of skill. And straight back out. Knocks it into space. That's really well manoeuvred. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. And it's made its way to him. And this is Hazard. Goes for a shot, and again! Goal! Argentina! And the comeback is complete. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Listen, he would have been advised to do that as a kid, and it's obviously etched in his mind now.
Frank Lampard.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another? Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Lampard looking for options for movement. And this is Berbatov. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Now it's Hazard. He's got away. Lampard. Oh, well cut out. No margin for error there at all. And that was very necessary. Hazard being hunted in packs.
Yeah, they didn't smell the danger early enough, but I suppose better late than never.
Vieira. Silvestre. Now it's Hazard. Here's a chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Hazard has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Substitution on the field. Number 10, number 28. Coming on the field, number 27.
And it's been taken short.
Number 19, substitution.
Oh, look at the space here. It's a good-looking delivery. That's really well cleared. And this is Hazard. James gets it away. Silvestre.
Argentina clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Argentina close now to seeing this one through to the end. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out.
If they're good enough to keep the ball at this stage, it should see them through.
Vieira turns back here, probably the best option. And Silvestre. Berbatov. And it's Gerrard. Just eases him off the ball. Oh, that's a foul. Free kick's been given.
Substitution in progress. There will be 3 minutes added time.
Stood up well to him there. James. This is a promising build-up. Added time going up here. It's 3 minutes. And Doyle. And there goes the final whistle. Argentina have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Hazard picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Thoughts on what we've just seen?
Well, what a difference a half can make, Peter. And the second half saw this team full of courage and energy. It's very impressive how this team turned it all around.
Hello attendees, this is
all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Make his way to the information centre.
So what a sight this is. Another edition of this proud competition, just seemingly bigger and better still. Faces, of course, have come and gone, but some things never change. Those first-day feelings, new hopes, new expectations, and the belief that maybe, just maybe, this time it will be your turn. And a chance! Goal! Hungary! The ideal start!
That's the purpose and intensity they showed from the first moment. They really did fly out of the blocks here. Yeah, that's really well played, Peter. It's very, very simple. The ball through to him was just beautifully measured.
Hungary have their opener. It is a goal of real significance.
That has really stirred things up, and if they carry on like this, things might even get louder here.
Mbappe. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. Madueke receives it in a wide position. Ah, lovely feed, he is such a good mover. Bale. And it's Messi. Now it's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. And this is Bale. And this is Messi. Plenty to aim at here. Messi! Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Bale. And here's Messi.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
So just a one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Stones defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Anderson. It's a really well-measured ball. Now it's Kane. And there's the shot! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
It's quite a show he's putting on here. This is excellent work.
Tries to get it clear. It's gone for a throw-in. Gordon picks it up out wide. This looks promising. Opts to play it back. Space for him to turn and look. He's cut it out. Hungary do have a chance to counter here. And it's Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. And Messi! Oh, it's come off the upright. Has another go! Oh, that was a half-decent effort.
Yeah, typically for him, that was the furthest thing from easy, but it still didn't stop him having a go.
Rice, not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. That's destined for the flank. Bellingham. Looking to play him in. But he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Modric. Tries to play it through. Stones gets over and intercepts. James. Madueke. Bellingham. James. That's going wide left. Now it's Gordon. And here's Bellingham. Over to the right flank. It's a throw-in. Zanetti. Bale, the magician-in-chief, his feet twinkling. Now it's Gordon. And that is a little undercooked. Neymar. Now it's Mbappe.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Messi! And he hits the net. And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
Hungary are now luxuriating in a two-goal lead.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off their shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now with 2 up.
That's a throw. Foot in. Mbappe with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. Coming up to half-time, leading, and things are looking pretty good. Stones. Now James. Anderson. And Madueke. And it's Bellingham. Zanetti does really well to win the ball there. Now it's Mbappe. Spread out to the left. Oh, that's neat. Aimed at the far side. And he has kicked it out somehow.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
Bellingham. Distributed tidily. Madueke.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
And it's Messi.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Cafu. Crosses it. He gets his head on it. Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting. And in that moment, he has his 50th goal. Simple, certain, effective. He just guided it in.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
Hungary, and that is all they have time for. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Hungary
Just a quick
absolutely
announcement.
dominated that half,
You that
Peter, and
CCTV
now it's
is
all
now in
about
operation
game
for
management.
your
There's no
safety.
need to overstretch themselves. Just stay calm and see this one out.
Hungary will be wanting more of the same in the second half then. Utterly dominant in the first period, and they're 3-0 up.
And there they are. Please welcome our players, everyone.
So, into the second half. Stones. O'Reilly. Now it's Gordon. Bellingham providing an outlet on that flank. And this is Kane. Now that looks a decent ball. Oh, well played. Modric. Neymar is someone with real dynamite in his boots. He's shifting through the gears here. Bellingham gets a foot in here. Now it's Madueke. Oh, no joy this time. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gordon. Bellingham. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Bale. Bale will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And the shots! And no mistake! And with that, he takes home the match ball! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that means just one thing, match ball.
Well, you had to fancy him, Peter. He seems to be growing in stature with every goal.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here.
Hungary are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Modric, a player whose confidence, whose sense of adventure rubs off on all of those around him. So we've reached the hour mark. Oh, Red, nice interception. Modric.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
And it's Pepe. Maldini. Antonetti. And it's Pepe. Modric. De Gea sends that a long way. Messi being hunted in packs.
Well, learning from your mistakes and not repeating them is never completely guaranteed, but that rear guard is more focused on him now.
And he's picked it up out wide. Bellingham. Maldini. Oh, this looks sharp. Now it's Messi. Great ball if he can get there. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. England can breathe again, just.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Looking for the run. That's gone all the way through to the keeper. Bale. Stood up well to him there. Modric is the guilty party there. And it's Kane. Played with finesse. And that should get the job done. Modric. Messi. Just a quarter of an hour to play. Oh, super find. And he welcomes it in. Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. Madueke. And it's James. Neymar. Modric. Cafu. And he's been shifted off it. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. The final 5 minutes. Some resolute defending there.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind.
Shot a goal! Oh, good finish! And it is becoming almost too painful to watch. Where to next?
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Number 18, Neymar! Neymar! Neymar!
Well, there is some activity down on the touchline. It seems there's going to be a change.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Hungary are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that. James.
2 added
Now
minutes
it's
has been
Madueke.
indicated.
Nicely aimed pass. Turns back here, probably the best option. Modric. And that will be it. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Well, it's pretty clear that there was a solid game plan in place for what was a very high-pressure game. I think it shows great maturity on the part of the players, and it was, for me, well-deserved and well-earned.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
Just a quick request today for everybody to please kindly remove any cars parked on the road outside the stadium.
A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So straight into the action. Dembele will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. And here's Elise. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Well, I get the feeling, Peter, that this guy, Michael Elise, will be very much on show here. He's, I think, superb in that position on the right-hand side. I don't want to see him moved anywhere else in the team because he's expert.
Oh, he's been caught on it here. Koundé gets it clear. And it's Zanetti. Doué.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Spread to the right. Oh, some astute defending there. Bale. He's beaten the last man. And a chance! The ball goes, he's rising! No, just not quite.
That is a really good chance missed, Peter. Certainly the way he's been playing.
Dembele. No change to the score, 0-0 it remains. Zanetti. Oh, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Bale. He's picked his way through. And that interception was most... And the shot! Oh, that is really good tenacity. Doué attempts a clearance. That's a throw. And it's Zanetti. Bale. Oh, now here's an interesting... Shapes to shoot! Goal! Hungary! The first significant strike. That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Oh, what a finish. I mean, an instinctive finish at that, and he probably didn't even have time to think about it too much.
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, that's got this place bouncing. Just listen to the noise all around us. Now they have all of this positive energy to feed off.
Neymar is always playing with one eye on the spectacular. Olise. It's a searching pass. And that's a simple one for the keeper. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Bale picks it up out wide. Hernandez did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. That's going wide left. France do have a chance to counter here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Saliba wins the duel this time. Koundé. And it's Dembele. Maldini promptly onto that, and that is that. Turns back here, probably the best option. Modric, the conductor, the central piece to his team's attack. Pepe. Antonetti. Well, the ball's gone astray. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Oh, that's fabulous. Now it's Mbappe. Varane does well not to be outdone there.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
40 minutes gone. Half-time closing in. Nicely weighted ball. Bale gets into a good position. Bale's cross. And that should get the job done. Olise. Knocks it into space. Zanetti. Now it's Mbappe. He's got away. And he's being shifted off it.
There will be 1 minute
Rabiot.
added time.
Olise. And it's Dembele. And it's Tchouaméni. Cafu. And the referee says that is that for the first half. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Please be reminded
Hungary
that
coming
drinking
in
is
at
only allowed
half-time,
in the areas shown
leading
on this
by
map.
one
Thank you
goal
very
to
much
nil.
for your cooperation.
Yeah, on the face of it, it looks a fair reflection of what we've all seen, Peter. Some incisive play one side, battling qualities on the other. I think this game is there to be won, and a minor tweak maybe all it needs to change it.
Hungary can look back at a decent first half. 1-0 the score.
And please welcome our lads to the field.
So, into the second half. Hungary leading courtesy of the game's only goal. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And this is Bale. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, I thought they got off lightly there. The odds were stacked against them.
Dembele. Olise. Looking for options for movement. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rabiot. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, nice touch. Nice interception, well timed. Pepe clears without hesitation. Played out wide, and it's Koundé. And here's Olise. Very nicely done. Rabiot delivers the ball.
Well played and well cleared. Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Now it's Mbappe. Mbappe being watched hawkishly here.
Yeah, as you'd expect, Peter, that defence ought to know when to step up or drop off, and they've finally made a decision to get tighter.
And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
So, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, Peter, if they're attempting to see out the game with such a narrow advantage, there's room for trouble. I just think they're sending out the wrong message. This could backfire.
That's exactly what they need to keep doing.
Oh, what has happened here? And this is Messi, and he's managed to get free. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, good spread. Pass somewhat off target. Neymar will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Tries to pass it through. Olise in acres of space out wide. Lovely bit of skill. Bale, tantalisingly brilliant, at times unstoppable. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Oh, they could be caught out here. He has found the way. Real chance! It's a goal! And there we have it, the two-goal cushion. The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
Yeah, and having the thrust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, that's a real psychological weight off the shoulders, I think. It's a very different game now at 2 up.
Still no way through. The defending here is resolute. Looking for the run. Now it's Doué. Chouameni. That has not gone well. Now that looks a decent ball. Now it's Dembele. Opts to play it back. And here's Mbappe. Now it's Neymar. Zanetti. Bale. Great shot! And there's a goal! No, flags up on the far side.
Well, I think he knew, Peter, the way he sheepishly looked across.
A moment's uncertainty there, but it is the right call. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Now it's Neymar. Mbappe! 5 minutes left on the clock. Now it's Mbappe. Doué. Over to the right flank. And it's Rabiot. Now it's Olise. And Doué. And he's chosen to go back. Mbappe! Oh, he's just misjudged that one. Hungary clearly now in lead preservation mode. And this is Bale. Now it's Messi.
There will be 1 minute added time.
There'll be a minute of stoppage time. Modric simply refused to... And we're done. Perfect result, perfect outcome. A test passed with flying colours. Your reflections then, Jim?
Hungary can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening.
We are glad to inform you that today's match day programs are available from stands located by the gates. I'm sure they will make fine souvenirs.
Well, this really is quite uplifting. There is so much to raise the mood all around us. After all, this is when, in the face of anything, hope springs eternal, and the fans puff out their chests proudly. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. Who do you, Jim, see making the difference here?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. And that could set him on his way. Pass somewhat off target.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
Tries to pass it through. That's destined for the flank. Azar running with intent. Well, they've got it again. And here's Drogba. Fernando Torres! What a wonderful goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Just when they thought they may be in at one end, they end up shipping a goal at the other, and it's all due to wonderful counter-attacking. They hardly had time to even react, and there's only one word to describe that: clinical.
Liverpool have their own... Oh, he's been caught napping! Liverpool have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do. And we have our very first corner. Oh, good effort! And he has kept it out somehow.
Drogba really must be thinking what he has.
It's their second corner of the game. Another corner. Any better luck this time round? Liverpool have their third corner. Lampard plays it short. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. Not the best distribution from the keeper. Now it's Drogba. Oh, perfectly measured that. Always goal side, and the shot! It's run loose. Who's going to get there? And that is well cleared. Lampard has it out wide and in space. Not the most accurate pass. And here's Torres. Over to the right flank. Great chance! And it's in! And there's the goal they've been looking for. He made it happen, squeezed through with sheer will and considerable accuracy.
Well, I'm sat here, Peter, thinking that the keeper might have done a little better then. Maybe his positioning wasn't great, but then again, I don't think he had a wonderful view of it.
And that's it. So thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both...